All right, what's going on, dudes, and welcome back to Skyden. When we last left off, we just been given this book that I'm holding that supposedly explains how we grow fancy magic trees and stuff, so we may as well read it and learn a thing or two. Hopefully we'll learn a thing or two. Let's see. With Silverwood, you can now make elemental shards a renewable resource. First, you'll need to research basic flux theory, made possible by Silverwood leaves and wood. Using this, create at least one arcane alembic. You're already totally losing me. God dang it. It's already getting super complicated. Your alembics can refine essentia from objects into raw form, which can be stored in files. Shift-clicking a crucible with your wand will dump the context directly into attached alembics without attempting to create something with them. Oh my goodness. Using this method, store fire, water, and air essentia files. Then place 4 of the same essentia files in a cross-shaped pattern with a dull shard in the middle. Oh, this will convert the dull shard into a shard of that element. I think I've kind of got it. Because the ingredients that create essentia and files are renewable, and because dull shards are always available to purchase, elemental shards are now renewable. Okay. So, it didn't explain to us how we grow the trees, but it explained how we actually make the shards renewable. Although I don't know how that applies at the moment. So we should probably talk to the Knoll Boss, because we were told that he has some stuff to tell us about the Wither. So let's say hello. It's been a while since we've chatted. Mr. Knoll Boss, do you have any more rights to give me, perhaps? Do you have information for me? Do you just want to say hi? Maybe? No, he's shaking his head like, nah, I'm not very happy to see you. Fine, if I must talk to you, whatever. All right. So, I want to fight the Wither, or I want to complete further rites. Which one do I want to do? I want to complete for the final rite. Oh, man. The final rite, and I want to fight the Wither. You sure about that? You might seek out the Wither, but it's a real dangerous thing, even on solid ground. Up here, it might send you plummeting to your death before you can blink. How would I even get the soul sand that I need? I'm just wondering, are there any other tasks that these dudes have? Or am I actually getting really close to completion here? Nope, you don't have any work. Do you have any work for me? No. Man, are we actually oh man, we're actually probably getting close to the end of Skyden here. Well, close in terms of how many more tasks we have to complete. Possibly not close in terms of all the prep work we're gonna need to do. So anyway, let's do the final rite, I guess. You've come a very long way, new blood. You've done much to better yourself and prove your worth to Skyden and its denizens. I have only one last thing to give you and only one last thing to ask of you. Great beasts prowl these realms, just outside the skyland we know and make our home in. Bring me proof of their death, that you have bested the very strongest in their own lands, and I will give you the greatest artifact that Skyden has to offer. An object of power capable of the greatest things. Do this, and you will be champion. So what's the order of operations here? Do we beat the Wither, and then that's what... well, we're about to find out. So, quests. Final rite. Oh my god. No. How do we do this? I am dead. I'm dead. How? How am I gonna do this? There's no way. Oh my god. I don't even... is there some sort of secret mine that I don't know of that has diamonds in it and stuff? Or do I have to use... Thaumcraft to do all this crap? Oh my god. It might be Livestream City up in here very shortly. This is ridiculous. The Knoll Boss has given me my final task for the den at long last. If I can prove my power is unequaled, he will hand over the greatest artifact in the entire Skyden. I wonder what it could be. I'll need to defeat both bosses available, as well as bring him a jar of Sano or healing essentia. The jar must be completely full. Holy mother of God. So the Wither is just an intermediate. So the final rite is the final rite, Mr. Arcanist. Oh my god. I am in trouble. So I don't know what sort of stuff I can actually, like, what sort of stuff is actually accessible. Is this a bottle of Essentia? What is jar? Let's see what oh, these are jars. Jar of Essentia. Brain in a jar. I'm so lost right now. Where to even begin? Can I just grab a gun chainsaw, go on and dive into the end? Speaking of the end, where do we actually get an Eye of Ender? Or where do we get Ender Pearls that we can craft into an Eye of Ender? Anywhere? Or do I actually have to just go and kill Blazemen back in the, no, I can trade an Ender Pearl for a head. Do I have any Ender Pearl on me? We may have to go and hunt some Endermen. 9 of them to be precise, and then get blaze rods and stuff and things and... Oh boy. Oh boy. Things just got really real. Shit just got real, as they would say. So renewable shards. I need to research basic flux theory. So basic flux theory. Let's take a look at our Thaumonomicon and figure out where basic flux theory is. Basic flux theory, no. Anywhere? Is it like another second tier? I guess I'm gonna have to go on the wiki. Oh, it's probably this one because we need to make a jar thing. So, yup, that'll probably do it. All right, well, it's time to go on the wiki, look some stuff up, and I'll be right back. All right, so basic flux research requires Imperitio, Machina, Mutatio, Permutatio, and Purus as essentia in order to complete the research. So 2 of those, Imperitio and Purus, we haven't actually put to use before, which means we're going to have to figure out a new source in order to get a good amount of those. Let's actually destroy the cactus as they're growing over here. Totally on a side note, cactus doesn't have either of the essentia that we need. I think we saw Imperitio on something very recently. I can't remember exactly what item it was. It was an item we haven't really encountered much, I think. Let me see. Let's try to find which one it is. I'm sorry that I can't remember off the top of my head. Imperitio is the one that looks like, one of the figurines that you would have if you're trying to draw the human figure. One of those sort of wooden pose dealios. There's an actual name for them, and I just can't think of it off the top of my head. It was a lever. It was definitely a lever. So, all right, that's not too difficult of a source to come by. So we can use levers for Imperitio, but then Purus, I don't think I've actually seen this before. It's like a water droplet with water droplets inside it. So it's not the water droplet we're used to that we've used in the past. And I'm not seeing anything that has it. Let me see. If I can't find it on anything in the chests or in my inventory, again, it's not this water droplet. I might have to just look it up once again on the wiki to see if perhaps it's not on any items that we have. Let's see. Purus. Let's check it out. It is on nether quartz, silverwood leaves, silverwood log, diamond, nether star, diamond tools, diamond armor, beacon, diamond block, diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. So it's not on anything that we have at the moment, which means we need to grow silverwood trees because it's on the silverwood leaves and silverwood logs. All right, so that's why he gave us the silverwood sapling, just so that we would be able to do this. So how do I successfully grow a silverwood tree? Bone meal is probably not going to work once again if it's anything like the great wood, but I guess we can try it anyway. Get our dirt back in our inventory over here. I really wish that the book would explain the best methods for actually growing this stuff rather than, I don't know, explaining it. It's cool that you're explaining how shards are a renewable resource, even though I don't understand how that's going to help me beat the wither and stuff like that. But whatever. So let me lay out some dirt blocks. Where do I want to do this? I guess that I can do it right over here. And do like a 3x3 area once again. All right, beautiful, and plant you right in the center, and bone meal doesn't work. What do you know? Killing me, just destroying me. How do I grow you in a speedy fashion? I'm gonna look this up in more detail. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. So this episode may end up a bit short because I might have just run into another roadblock here. So basically, in order for silverwood trees to grow, apparently you have to have an aura level over 100 or something like that. So I guess aura is just something that exists in the world when you have Thaumcraft installed, if I am correct, which I'm totally receptive to corrections as I'm going about here. The only other way to get a silverwood sapling to grow immediately is to create a special type of hoe. And that hoe is made by completing this basic research on the purple one here. And then I guess it unlocks another tier, which we can use to make this hoe that will instantly grow the saplings. However, in order to do this research right here that I'm hovering over, we need to have Viz shards. Hold on, if I go in here, we need to have these purple Viz shards, which we can't actually obtain. So I don't think we can obtain the hoe. So the only other thing we can do is hope that we have an aura level over like 100 or whatever the requirement is, and that will just grow naturally. And I have no idea how long that will take. So if anyone wants to chip in some insight as to how I should go about doing this, feel free. Otherwise, I don't know of a way to get the purest essentia that we need in order to do the basic flux research stuff. So I'm at a bit of a loss, but feel free to chip in, and we'll end this episode here. If you have any feedback, please feel free to leave it in the comments, and hopefully we'll be able to unstick ourselves from this roadblock that we're stuck at the moment. So anyway, thanks for watching, dudes. I will look forward to your comments, and we'll see you next time.